Let's see. Stop making fun of me. Why would I do that? You're funny. I was in battle and I got injured. I was just released from the hospital. My wound was still healing. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were a veteran. What kind of wound do you have? My inner ear was damaged. I have a little problem hearing sometimes, and that's why I got so startled when you yelled at me. I also have two large scars on my body, but they almost completely healed. They still hurt sometimes. Oh, Bastian, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Well, whatever. What do you want? You forgot your wallet in the assembly hall. I guess you dropped it when you were working on the mock tank. Oh, I didn't realize. Thank you, Ashley. Good night of you to bring this to me. I guess I owe you an apology. No worry, clumsy one. I'm used to men falling down, dropping their things, and then getting angry at me. I tried to give her an angry look. She replied with a teasing wink in her eyes. I can't help but to smile at her. So, where are you going? Albert, I live there with my mom. How about you? Hmm, let's see. I'm heading that way too. Let me just grab my bike and we can go together. We grab our bike and leave the factory ground. I stand back and see chimney booting out dark, thick smoke. It's so thick it nearly blankets the sun and the smell somewhat remind me of the battlefield. It's overpowering. Luckily, it's quickly clear as we bike away from the factory, and soon I'm aware of the rustling of leaves in the gentle summer breeze. We bike together through our great city, past in summerline. Let's see, Victory Avenue, City Hall, Conca Place, Tank Factory. We glide through the boulevard of linen tree, zigzag between cars, caught in traffic jam. I still feel bad. I snap at her. I should apologize at least. I said I'm sorry about earlier. I wasn't angry at you. I guess I was frustrated. It was my first day at the factory, and maybe I'm nervous. You know, I just came from the front end. Did you come from Cologne North Front? That's so exciting. You have to tell me about it. I wish I'd go to the front. Ash's reaction irritated me. She talked about it like it's fun vacation, not a life or death situation. Well, it's really not that exciting. I was injured in my first battle. I didn't feel compassion. That all the action I saw was not fun. Really? In your first battle? I'm so sorry. All that matters to me now is that I can still serve the Empire. I'm happy you can. Me too. We need to free ourselves from the tyranny of our neighbor. We've been under their pressure long enough. It's time for us to take a stand and claim what is rightfully ours. The final victory means that through all the struggle, we will prevail. We pass through the city center, riding under Frederick Gate. Place. In the distant loom the triumph column, an open smell in the honor of our victorious army. On the right is the building site of what is to be the largest structure in the world, the Citizen Hall. It's right across the two great avenues in the city, the Victory Avenue and the Avenue of Montcalm. Everywhere I look is evidence of the Empire's greatness. This, the warmth of summer air and Ash's company make me feel alive again. I haven't felt it good since I came back from the front. We stopped at the traffic light at the factory gate. I should turn left here. Are you in a rush? We could head right and go for a swim in the river. Swim? I don't have a swimming trunk and I think mom waiting for me at home. Come on, it's only half an hour. It will be fun. I know a spot close by where no one will see us. It sounds really good, but come on, mommy boy. I really had to go see my mom. I haven't spent much time with her since I came back from the front. I'm pretty sure she will say. That's the same, but I understand. Some other time then. Hey, you, Ashley. Don't worry, I'll bike with you to your home. Okay, let's go. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Ah, we had cold at my home in the beautiful summer afternoon. I really hope I can go swim with Astrid soon. We arrived my mom place in northern Antwerp. It's not the nicest, but it's an okay neighborhood. I've been struggling with money as mom hasn't been working in years, but fortunately the government is treating us well because of my late dad. He was a American hero in the Brand War. He took part in the largest and the most fierce battle of the whole war. The Battle of the Sleepy River. People still talk about it. Over a million soldiers died in just a couple of months. Damn. The battle turned the earth upside down and many soldiers simply disappeared in the carnage. My father's body was never found. Okay, this is my mom's place. Huh, I'm not sure Bastian will ever find out what happened to his father. Thank you so much. I had fun today. Don't mention it. I had a great time too. Nice to have someone in the factory that isn't all work. We need to have fun too, you know. So you live nearby? Yeah, just a couple lot to the east, in the worker quarter. I see you tomorrow. I took time her by and I got. Skull left at the corner and vanished into evening traffic. It took me a second to realize I'm still waving goodbye. I leaned my bike against the wall and head inside the apartment. Okay, where's my mother? After the drive with Ashley, the air inside our home feels dusty. Picture me, my brother, and our father. Okay. Trouble feeling grow within me. Can someone get anxious of their own home? I feel I do. I leave my jacket on the hanger and head to the living room. Mom is sitting at the living room table. Has she just been waiting for me? Staring into space. Bastion, where have you been? I was so worried. Mom, today was my first day at work, remember? I called you went to the factory. Yes, factory, that's right. You're working for the world effort. But are you sure you fit in a factory? It can be quite laborious. Usually that guy work for the brave woman of the hot front. You're still healing from the war. Mom, stop please. I'm fortunate enough to even get a second chance. Something is wrong with my inner ear, but that won't stop me from doing my part. But no noisy factory machine could destroy your ear completely. You might even damage the sense of balance. But no, I understand. Sacrificing yourself for the empire is the only thing you ever think of. If I could, I take the first train back to France. It's not the empire thing of, it's father. Oh, Basan, you always such a good son. Mother will say that, but I wish your father could see you now. He would be so proud of you. Basan, you still my child, but I'm not. I'm a grown man. I need to fulfill my duty. You've grown so much, Basan. I'm proud of you. Can you then please be proud of what I'm doing now? But factory is a dangerous place. No, it's not. In the assembly area, will you operate a plug so factory work won't make me go deep? I'm still worried today. You have to be careful. Did you know your father, Bar, came to me in a dream last night? He wanted to talk to you, but he was afraid you wouldn't listen. My father was a soldier, a hero. He gave his life for the empire. I won't expect anything less from myself. Sam hit my stomach. I put my arm around her, tried to comfort her by talking about first day at the factory. I'm doing important work for the empire. I'm building great weapon that will win the war for us. I become a man worthy of father, mom. I just hope you can understand. But she feels so fractured on my arm. She doesn't have anyone left in this world but me. And it's not my mother's fault. I fell on the front. How will we manage? The next morning, I go to the office complex. I feel a bit out of place. I had terrible nightmare. I had no ever since I came from the front. The dream is always the same. And I'm on the battle and soldiers around me die. I'm unable to move and help them. All I can do is watch them die. It's horrible. I didn't check up it. Hey doc, check it off and concentrate. I'm sure it'll get better over time. Frog Beller, Conca secretary, tapped away at her typewriter. The rhythmic clacking soothed me. Ma'am, General Laborer Baskin reporting to Colonel Ackerman. Yes, the Colonel ready to see you. Baskin, come in. Conca paced restlessly around the room. Okay. When I greet him with the customary bow, he scoffed and smiled at me. At ease, I said. I thought you made your first assembly work in a police office yesterday. I heard you did a fine job. Yes, sir. Don't be so formal, Sergeant, he said. Today you have new tasks. You should report to the same assembly hall as yesterday. You showed how the real equipment is assembled. I'm happy to hear that, sir. Conrad boy at the back cleaning out Emperor on the wall. Baskin, what do you clean our leader, the Emperor? It's here to the bloodline, the great hole, the first Emperor raised from death and movements. Spring commander upon the man. Yes, I'm aware that people have said about the bird empire, but I asked about the Emperor. How do you feel about him? Colonel, I understand the question. Of course I love him. Bastion, I know you cannot be so formal. I want to hear a real answer from you. Conrad turned from me, second attack. I send for you later. Dismiss. Yes, sir. At the lead Conrad office, I feel deeply uneasy. Why did he ask me something like that? And I've been so directly questioned about my loyalty. Is he doubting me? Have I done something to upset him? I only started here yesterday. Maybe that's it, I'm new, and he wants to see if I'm up to the task. That makes sense, and the mission here is extremely important. But I still don't understand why he came to the hospital and chose me. Well, I do have the best record. I was in the youth program, I got the best grade, and I volunteered for battle. I've done everything right. Not to mention my father is a hero of the Grand War, a martyr for the Empire. That could well explain it. I better just focus on the work. I will prove to Conrad I'm worthy of his trust. Hans waiting for me in the assembly hall. What took you so long? I've been here since Colonel Ackerman called me. So slow on your feet, are you? I had to go to battle right here, but I'm ready to start now. Relax, just easy. Follow me. I follow Hans through the hall, passing all kind of factory machinery. As you can see, we have progressed quite a lot since yesterday. That is because the factory run around the clock with multiple shifts. Now that efficiency is fit for the Empire. Even though we have to maintain the machinery, it doesn't stop other parts of the complex from functioning. Eventually, we arrive in the massive but more extensive assembly hall. In the center stands a red wooden house. We stop in front of it. This is the operating center of the facility. Let me show you. Han led me into the building. It was a small room and instead of painting that seemed to be facility sky in the wall are covered with map. Map the empire surrounded by its enemy is covered with pin. What this device? It has a keyboard with a set string. With a set of string rotating this. Okay. And there are codes are framed with the Emperor focal. A dozen or so hybrids are laid on the table, with one in particular set apart from the rest. Have a look at a huge map covering almost the whole world. It shows our empire surrounded by other countries. The huge country to the east is Kolodnov, the country on the west is Fruan, and the island separated from the mainland is Prestia. Kolodnov, I'm not sure, I think this might be the Soviet Union, France, Britain. Yeah, I think so. In between the empire and Kolodnov there is Bestalia, a country known for centuries by its larger neighbor. Whenever there is conflict, it seems Bestalia gets beaten up by everyone. After the Grand War, Bacala was in the end independent for short time. After our successful invasion in the beginning of this summer, it now wholly belongs to the Empire. You see, our great empire surrounded by its enemy, Kolodnov, Front, and Brescia. Yes, I've seen the map before. No need to be smart ass. You have seen this map before. The list is lit all facilities laid out throughout the Empire. Together, our factory make up the circuit of victory. I'm an engineer, so I love that name. It's vital that this circuit keep going even if a component malfunction. So what type of circuit would you say this is? Series, pal. Say series. Series? Interesting. So you think it's better if shoot one component malfunction, the whole circuit stop working? I'm beginning to doubt your faith in the final victory. Or maybe just the knowledge of electronics. So parallel it is. What fascinates me is that the analogy goes deeper. In a series connection, all components have the same current. This would mean in our analogy that all facilities would need to operate at the same level of energy consumption. This would make no sense as the facilities have different purposes. In the parallel circuit, the voltage for all components is the same, but the current for each of them can differ. Is that amazing? Sure. You're saying that if one the factory would bomb, the factory could keep running? I'm afraid got cold before I even finished my sentence. I said something wrong. What are you talking about? Our factory is not going to get bombed. We have the best airport in the world, and the commander-in-chief has personally promised to keep our sky clear. I was just speaking hypothetically. I didn't mean that it's going to happen. Okay, fine. You're young and young people, foolish and principled. I think you got the idea. And boy, and one the dot on the map, face firm. This is our factory, and you can see there's heavy concentration of factory and other production facilities in this area. We are at the heart of the empire, Basin. We have a great duty to fulfill. Yes, we do it with great enthusiasm. That's more like it. Now, let's get to work. We leave the operation center and head back to the main area, the place we were the day before. However, it changed. The equipment to move the assembly piece like the area. Pieces of machinery lay across the ground. What seemed to be a piece floating and picking out from among the pieces. Han kicked it to the corner. It seemed the night shift had done an awful job, yet again. The pieces are all over the place. No wonder. They're much lower class citizen than we are. We have to clean up after the mess. Don't worry, I'll take care of it in no time. I don't you want the piece and take hold of it. I try to leave it, but quickly realize I can't. It's way too heavy. You cracked me up. Those aren't the police trophies from yesterday. They're the real deal. Not even Han. Sushi 1000 can even move the piece now. You have to use the crane. You know how to use one, don't you? Okay, I show you. We fly to the crane operator cabin and Han showed me the different levels of the machine. All the movement of the crane are controlled with 4 levers. The first move the crane left, right. The second move the boom up and down. The third lever extend the boom. And the fourth control the hoist. In just a couple of minutes, I got hold how to operate the huge machine. You seem you got a knack of it. I'll let you move the piece now. Yes, sir. I tried to act cool, but feel super nervous. I didn't expect to get to real accident quickly, but here goes. Well done, Basen. Get out from there and come marvel at your achievement. A small tank in front of us. It's not particularly impressive. The design is so light, you probably only use as infantry support or reconnaissance. A picture of Fear Anubis is painted on the side, armor to protect the crew. We call her the Smith. You fool forgot to tighten the capilla track this time. How do you plan to ride that thing out of here? The fool here is you. Shouldn't you be actually doing something instead of bargaining in here all the time? Whatever, I knew copying you would provide no real intelligence. Anyway, congrats on the assembly, Bastian. At least someone know what he's doing. Oh, thank you, but I've said Han really showed me how to do it. We don't have time for this nonsense. Astrid, get to work, Bastian. Report to Colonel Ackerman. I'm Colonel Ackerman office, excited to hear what he had to say. General Labor Baskin reporting, Colonel Ackerman. It is, Bastian. I heard you assembled your first tank today. That's quite impressive. None of our general labor have assembled a tank before. You see, it was actually a test. I want to see how well you perform with a limited amount of information. Thank you, Colonel. You're welcome. You're now promoted to assembler. Congratulations, dismissed. Thank you, sir. At the contract office, I spot a young woman sitting in a receptionist chair, his daughter. She's looking at her nail intensely, her voluminous hair flow down her shoulder, and she's sporting a lucid outfit. She could have walked right up a youth magazine cover. She scanned and walked toward me. Upon her passing me, we locked gaze. It nothing but shock glance, but it betrayed her eyes that are like cat mischievous. A delicious, sultry perfume sting me like royal cobra, penetrating my skin with ease. That's interesting use of word. I stand dumbfounded for a few seconds, as if I had just been shot again. I tried to resist, but eventually I stopped and glanced back at her. Daddy, why did you keep me waiting? Her name is Never? Okay. You know I don't like waiting. She brushed right past me into Coca's office. I can't believe Coca had dog like her. That perfume. Ringing the factory bell signal that work for my shift is done for today. I draw the flood of other workers heading out of the factory. As I get to the gate to fetch my bike, Astrid suddenly appears next to me. Passion, wait. Let's go swimming now. I would be stupid not to go with her. She knows I'm doing it. I just want to go home quickly. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go. You don't have to go see your mom. Well, to be honest, it felt really stupid for not going yesterday. You said you know a major plane. I do. I'm ready if you are. Let's do it then. Okay. Astrid jumped on her bike and sped out of the factory premise. I grabbed my bike and followed her. I had trouble keeping up with her as she sped toward the river. As it weaved through the traffic faster than the car do. She cut the corner ahead of me. By the time I cut it, I lost her. Instead, that glimmer of the river, I backed toward it and stopped at the riverfront. The river is surrounded by large mound-like structure made of rock, but meant to stop children from falling into it. The water shimmered from the warm ray of summer sun. I looked around, but can't see whether it would be possible to swim. Astrid is nowhere to be found. A whistle to my right. Astrid can climb onto a strip of rock beside the river. Bastian, come here. You're the rock at the foothold. Okay, can you see that little ledge down here? A small pie-like formation sits barely even visible down where the structure meets the river. A large tree rolling through the rock completely hid high. I can see it. Seems pretty difficult to get down there though. Don't worry, just follow me. We climb down the slide beside the river using rocks at foothold. It's amazing how fast Astrid can move. I took time to place my feet in stable position, but Astrid moved very naturally. She must have made it climb countless times. After an exhausting few minutes, we finally arrived at the ledge. That one in the water is a rotten egg. As soon as we reached the ledge, Astrid ripped off her clothes. Yeah, I can't wait, red face. I've never seen a girl naked, at least. Not after I became a man. Astrid doesn't seem to be bothered at all. Then there's splash. I took off my shirt and pants. With only my underwear, I jumped into water and swam after Astrid. When I reached Astrid, I splashed away water her way. She screamed devilishly, then slapped water straight into my face. For a brief second, the sunlight water distorted my vision and I squinted at her. Her face sprung up, trying not to laugh at me, but her face so weird. I started laughing at her and then she burst into a fit of giggle. Her laugh is nice, feeling and genuine, but at the same time it's an opening. I splashed her again, catching her underwear. Judging from the look on her face, the battle far from over. I wake up in my bed. Episode from yesterday flashed on my conscience. Assembling the gang with Hart. Contra gave me a promotion, the swimming trip with Astrid. The best thing is, I don't even had any nightmare last night. I was sadly thinking how much fun I had with Astrid. Then out of nowhere, Contra dawned a bomb into my mind. She walked past me and, once again, her hand walked over. I couldn't look at her. To my surprise, she's smiling at me. I checked my hand. Did that really happen? Or am I just dreaming? I lay awake for quite some time, confused. My hand tried the scar on my chest and stomach. They dropped so distinct from the sharpened skin around them. I was on the battleground for such a Soka, but this scar will remain on my body forever. It's miraculous that they look and feel so rough, but not cause me any discomfort. Only rarely do I get a shock sting of pain, which I think happen more in my head than in my body. Quiet sound of steps float in from the kitchen. Mom must be awake. I can't close the door and sigh. There's a weird feeling in my chest, but I can't quite pass it. The common sound of the household. Uh, am I happy to hear them or not? I realize I have been ailing in my cot for a long time. I quickly get up and put on my clothes. I enter the kitchen and find Mom there. She's sitting in front of the kitchen table. It's set for two, but the plate is empty. She's holding something in her hand. Good morning, Mom. Yes, good morning, Pascal. Is there any breakfast? Yes, I will prepare some in a moment. Whatever it is she's holding, she carries it like a baby. It bothers me, but I'm hungry and annoyed by the way she's acting and already in a hurry to get to the factory. I should go to Scotland, get some petrol in a moment. Mom, I need to go work. Try to eat something. Yes, in a moment. I leave her sitting at the table, mumbling to herself. I feel enough to disconnect myself from the ever-widening crack that's growing between her and reality. I bike through the city, shivering like in the early morning chill. People on cars blur by, all their own rush to get to work. Slowly my mind drifts away. Again, I see Conrad daughter. Her image follows me throughout the city, but what I know most is the scent of her perfume trailing me as I travel. I stop my bike and inhale as deep as I can. It's her fragrance or just her. It's driving me crazy. I start pedaling again and she jumps on the back of my bike. Why can't I forget her? She sits behind me on my bike all the way to the factory. As I near the bike track, her image abruptly jumps in front of me. She smiles again, and then something happens. She shimmers and blurs. And suddenly she Astrid, walking toward me, a quirk to her lip. Good morning, Astrid. Yesterday was so much fun. Morning? Yeah, it was. How did it go, your mom? Well, Mom, she didn't have a good day since my dad died. I get it makes sense. She doesn't have any friends. She alone all the time. I understand. Oh, I know. What do you say we arrange something fun with your mom? For my mom? I don't know. What would be? What does it like? We could cook dinner, invite people over, make a fun evening, you know? Oh, I'll take her out on a walk. Oh, I'll buy her a puppy. Puppy is a bad idea. I doubt she'll take care of it. And the idea of inviting people over scared me too. The place is cold a mess. She never even leave the house. I said to him, it must be tough for you to see her like that. It is. Huh? You know, I'm already late. We gotta get to work. Oh, you're right. Bye for now, Baskin. This is day number 3. I enter the assembly area to my heart there waiting for me. The floor covered with pieces of machinery, concrete floating in dirt. It is a cold mess. Morning, Bastian. Congratulations on the promotion. But that's enough for greeting. As you see, the place is a mess. The night shift again left to cleaning duty. But cleaning not our job. Once a while maybe. But it's becoming a custom. Maybe it's just a mistake, but it cannot be tolerated. I speak to the person responsible. For the time being, the job to clean up. Get rid of the awful mess. Yes, sir. I start picking up the trash and rolling it into a bucket. Then another big clothing caught my eyes. Investigate the clothing. Looks like the one hand kicked away yesterday. Only this time had a curious red stain. It reminded me of socks being had as a soldier. It looked like blood. Why would the night shift leave a bloody piece of clothing here? I didn't ask Han what the night shift so dirty. Did they have an accident? They put you on cleaning duty? Oh, hi Ashley. Yeah, I get a scope with night shift done clean up after their own mess. Do you know who work for the night shift? I said they're low class worker, so I pretend they don't do a good job. If it's target at general labor, it can be like general non-labor. I call a short Rachel, but I should disagree. Something like that, I guess. What did you popping now? Patient gets play clean. And you actually have you only 5 times coming border us. I should talk to your supervisor. Sir walking to my boat at the other end of the hall. I was merely exchanging fieldwork with my fellow workers, sir. Get going. I'll be watching you. We need to get on with work. Yes, sir. I should run off and I redouble my effort to clean the place. Hunter seemed to be in too good a mood. I point at the dirt piece of clothing lying on the floor. Han, what is this? Is that blood? Stop asking me questions. Just concentrate on getting the place clean. That's an order. Yes, sir. After discussing cleaning duty, I finally make it to the cafeteria for lunch.